Hello everyone. In the last session, we have discussed about addition polymerization reactions and the preparation of some addition polymers, that is low density polyethylene, high density polyethylene, polyacrylonitrile. In this session, we will discuss about condensation polymerization. The condensation polymerization is the repeated condensation between the monomers with functional group by the elimination of small molecules. Here, the repeated condensation takes place in between the monomers. This is very important. The monomers should contain functional groups with by the elimination of small molecules like water, ammonia, methanol, etc. are called as condensation polymers, and the process is known as condensation polymerization. The examples for condensation polymers are polyamides, polyesters. Let us discuss about these compounds. In that, first one is polyamides. Already we know about poly. Poly means many. Amides. Amides are nothing but the compound having C double bond O NH2 group. Here we observe the amide linkages in between the monomer units. So polyamides are the compounds containing amide linkages. Amide linkage is nothing but NH C double bond O linkage. NH C double bond O linkage. Have you understood? I think you have understood. Already I have discussed about these functional groups in the first PUC. So polyamides are the compounds having amide linkages. Simply we can say polyamides are the compounds having amide linkages, that is NHCO linkage. Well known. A best example for polyamide is nylon 6,6, which is prepared by or manufactured by the polymerization of hexamethylene diamine, and adipic acid. This acid is known as adipic acid. By heating those two monomers at 530 Kelvin with the elimination of small molecule, that is water, which is nylon 6,6. Nylon 6,6. Here what happens? H2. Here we have one OH and here we have NH2. Here I will write this H like this. Here the elimination of water molecule takes place. H2O molecule takes place. Like this, nylon 6 is like this, adipic acid and hexamethylene diamine undergoes condensation with the elimination of small molecule like water, which is nylon 6,6. By the elimination of one water molecule, we have NHCO, that is amide linkage in between the two monomer units, that is in between adipic acid and hexamethylene diamine. This is very important for your annual examination. In so many years they had asked for 2 marks. This is very important. Note down, study to now itself. When you see the video, then itself you have to prepare this nylon 6,6. This nylon 6,6, which is used in the preparation of or manufacture of textile fibers. Next, bristle for brushes, and what we use so many things, that is pens, bags, etc. There also we use nylon 6,6. The next example is nylon 6. It is one polyamide. It is also one polyamide. So which is prepared by only one monomer unit. That is this nylon 6, which upon heating at higher temperature it is what? Nylon 6. Nylon 6. This molecule is known as caprolactam. Nylon 6 is prepared by heating caprolactam at higher temperature. We obtain nylon 6. So here also what happens? This bond will break down. Upon heating, this bond will break down. So by breaking that bond, the two molecules of caprolactam undergoes what? Condensation to give nylon 6. Next, examples for some compounds, that is polyesters. Polyesters. These are the compounds having ester linkages. The polymers are formed by the formation of ester linkages are known as polyesters. Polyesters. So, well-known polyester. The best well-known polyester is terylene. The best well-known polyester is terylene, which is prepared from or manufactured by the condensation of ethylene glycol. This is what? Ethylene glycol. Ethylene glycol and terphthalic acid. Terphthalic acid. And in the presence of zinc acetate and antimony trioxide, upon heating at above 450 Kelvin, which yields terylene. Terylene has this structure. Here the ester linkage is COO linkage. This linkage is known as ester linkage, COO. Esters are the compounds having RCOO, R dash bonds. Here we have this molecule, this CH2 group is taken as R. If we take this as R dash, then it forms an ester. Okay, so this is the preparation or manufacture of terylene, which is prepared by heating ethylene glycol and terphthalic acid in the presence of zinc acetate and antimony trioxide above 450 Kelvin. Then we obtain terylene. In your examination, they will ask for 1 mark. Name the monomer of terylene. Name the monomers of terylene, or write the partial structure of terylene. Like this, they will ask. This is also very important for your annual examinations. Next, uses of terylene or dacron. Because of its low moisture absorbing power and it is also resistant to chemicals, thus terylene is used in wear and tear terylene fabrics, and which is also blended with wool and cotton to increase the resistance of the cloths. Next, it is also used in making magnetic recording tapes. Next compound is phenol formaldehyde resin. Phenol formaldehyde resin. Phenol formaldehyde resin, or it is also known as bakelite. Bakelite. It is also known as bakelite. So this bakelite, which is manufactured by treating the phenol and formaldehyde. As its name says, it is a polymer of phenol and formaldehyde. The phenol and formaldehyde, upon condensation reaction in the presence of small amounts of an acid or a base, gives one linear compound, that is para-hydroxymethyl-benzene. That is, I will take phenol, which has the structure like this, benzene ring with one OH group, and HCHO. This is formaldehyde, which undergoes condensation in presence of an acid, which yields the compound, that is this one, which upon treating with another molecule of formaldehyde, which aids orthohydroxy, ortho or parahydroxy CH2. Here another benzene ring. We have OH. This compound is obtained upon treating with another molecule of phenolene formaldehyde. Next, which upon further reacts with another molecule of formaldehyde and phenol, which aids a linear intermediate compound that is known as Novolac. That is CH2 here, OH, and here CH2 here. The benzene ring with one OH, and here CH2 here. OH, and here CH2. Okay, this is called as Novolac. It is used in the preparation of paints. Novolac is used in the preparation of paints. We have already known some paint names in the trading name of Novolac. So next is Novolac, which further on polymerization with another molecules of formaldehyde and phenol. Which aids bakelite. The structure of bakelite is like this. That is CH2 here, benzene ring, OH here, CH2, OH here, CH2. CH2. So this chain which continues. So this is the structure of bakelite. It is heat resistant compound. So thus bakelites are used in the non-stick cookwares, in the manufacturing of non-stick cookwares and insulators for electrical cables and wires also. Thank you.